Alright, yo guys, so, been pretty dead on bridges so far, I would say. The 1.8 update came out recently, added a few cool stands which I will cover at a point. I've got a video coming up for that. But I wanted to make a video today and discuss stands I want to see in JoJo Western. And there's a lot of stands that I've been wanting to see come to this game. I mean, you've got Tusk, you've got Sea Moon, all of those type of stands. They're cool stands that I'd love to see. But I have a list of 5 that I would love personally to see enter this game. If you like today's video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So, for our first stand, I've seen so many people asking for the stand in suggestions in the Discord for it to be added. And it's one of the 2 part 5 stands I have in this list personally. I'm pretty sure you could probably guess the stand that I'm going to say. But the first one is the Rancher's stand Aerosmith. And like other part 5 stands I have on this list, I believe both of these stands could have the potential to be an S tier stand if added. For the moves, I was thinking for Aerosmith, we could probably get 2. I have 2 currently in mind, and one of them, I feel like if it got added, it'd be overpowered. Probably the best move in the game, and that is so that when you have Aerosmith and you get attacked, because it's a pretty automated stand where it detects carbon monoxide, I believe, and attacks anything that emits that. I'm pretty sure. I have not watched part 5 in years, remember. It's something along those lines. But with Aerosmith, what I've got written down here is that it doesn't have a typical stamina bar like King Crimson, The World, Star Platinum. But it has an attack bar where if you get attacked while having Aerosmith out, Aerosmith will automatically track your opponent. It'll fly, detect them, circle around them, so then you know where that person is for information, for positional awareness. But also, it'll auto attack that person, so pretty much it's just a 2v1 with you and your stand against anyone. It probably needs some light tweaks to make it not crazy overpowered, but I feel like it'd be in line with how the stand is in the show currently. For the second move of Aerosmith that I've got written down, I was liking to see that it could be fully pilotable from a crazy distance. Like, you could probably be in the sea and attack people in the fisher village. That's the type of range I'm talking about. And so you could use it to track bounties, maybe with your friends, by yourself, get good positional knowledge, awareness, information on people, and attack from afar. But in this mode, its damage gets cut down a lot because obviously you could be in the sea and you're attacking people by the witches or something, for example. So you get less damage in that mode, because otherwise if it had the same damage it'd probably be doing, that'd be the only move you'd be using all the time with Aerosmith. But yeah, for our next stand I got down, I would like to see added to this game is Sugechi's stand Harvest. And now you may be asking, that's a weird stand to want added to this game. But hear me out. Grinding on this game is very, very tedious. It's probably, I would say, other than maybe like the team and the PvP or all that, the worst part of this game. Like, you know it, I know it. So why not, instead of having people snitch on each other in Discord to the devs that, oh, this guy's using a macro when he shouldn't be, why not have a stand that brings that part of the game in line, so then you don't really have an excuse to be using a macro anymore. You just have your stand, harvest, fishing for you, harvest trees for you. So then it makes the grind less tedious. You can focus on other stuff in the game. Maybe PvP and doing bank robberies, bounties, that'd be cool. But yeah, we're cooking right now. Let me know if you agree, disagree with this. Let me know down below. But for the next stand I had, and this is my personal most wanted stand I want in this game right now, and that is Six Pistols, the aimbot stand. Like, just imagine how good it would be to cook some of these time-stop Timmies. These time-stop Timmies with aimbot dual derringers. Think about it. I've got down it should give you faster reloads, auto-track bullets, and higher damage. And to me, it'd be easily an S tier stand. But obviously to keep it balanced, I've also got down that it should have a stamina bar comparable to King Crimson, if not even worse, so it can't be used forever. Because if it didn't, it would be the best stun in the game, I think, for PvP, because it ties in directly with the weapons you are using. So if you have a shotgun, you shoot a shotgun, you miss every shot. 6 pistols, kick it back, hit that person. Crazy. Now before I get into the final 2 stands on this list, I want to raise 3 honorable mentions currently. It'd be wrong to make a video like this without having these 3 stands at least mentioned. And that is Made in Heaven / Sea Moon, Weather Report, and Tusk 4, which Tusk and Weather Report are getting added to this game. I don't know when, but I'd imagine it's fairly soon. But for Made in Heaven, like Harvest, I thought, because a lot of these Roblox games have like the universe reset, and it's not really that cool. It doesn't really do anything. But I thought you could give it a really practical use that makes sense, and it'd probably benefit everyone in the lobby if you did do it. It might be a bit annoying, but I've got so that Made in Heaven, if you have like a 30 kill streak with Made in Heaven out, you can reset the universe in that lobby. And it's sort of like a wipe, but you're not losing your stand, your guns or anything. What it does is that it changes your character's face, maybe your hair color, hair style, maybe your clothes, and it gives you a chance to get a stand skin, which makes the stand skin of like rocket fruits. It gives it a better chance than a rocket fruit pretty much. Maybe there's like a 10 or 20% chance of a stand skin from a Made in Heaven universe wipe. So pretty much the ability would just be like an alternate universe version of your character, which I think that's kind of cool. You let me know down below if that's cool. For our last 2 stands, these are more experimental and gag stands, I would say, but I would love to see in this game. And that is November Rain for our second to last stand, which is JoJo's stand from JoJo Land's Part 9 of the manga. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't actually think the stand has been added to any Roblox game so far. I may be wrong. Call me up on that. So it would be a first to see it in this game. I sort of see it as like the peak stand for bank robberies and bounty hunting, where its move could summon rain and disable everyone in the vicinity of the stand. It could disable their limbs and even potentially put them prone and hold them in place. So to me it'd be a very unique stand to see, and the devs could get very creative with it, as we've not actually seen its moves, its full moveset yet, I would say. And for the last stand, this is probably like the big, like the joke stand of this list, and that is Wonder Review. And how I imagine the stand would be in this game is like the ultimate meme and gag stand, where it's stupidly overpowered, but hilarious at the same time. You try to attack its user and the plane just hits you out of nowhere. Like, where's that plane come from firstly? Or the user gets low and nuke just drops and kills everyone in the lobby. That'd be hilarious, bro. I feel like it would be a funny stand to have where if you try to attack the user, you just die in the most ridiculous way possible. But it would probably have the craziest obtainment method seen in human history, where you'd probably have to give the owner the craziest glaze, then do a Mount Everest summit just to have a 3% chance of getting that stand. But that is pretty much it for my list of stands I want to see in Bridge or Western. And now if you agreed with some of the stands, if you have any other stands you'd love to see in the game, let me know down below. Definitely. Not too long of a video, but what can I say? But yeah, peace guys.